and 4. Let's start with our vocab. So the first word is depression. Depression. What's depression, dear students? Depression is the land that is below a land is over around. بمعنى منخفض. بمعنى ايه؟ منخفض. Okay. Now let's go to another word. Remains. What's remain? When we say remain, means stay. Something that still stands. Okay. We have also remote. What's remote? Something that's far from me, not near. Something that is far. So remote is distance. معناها بعيد. We have the word preserved. When we say preserved food, that means that food is kept from being damaged. بمعنى محفوظ. Okay. We have also researcher. What's researcher? Dear students, researcher is someone who is collecting information about subject. Someone who is collecting information about subject. بمعنى باحث. Okay, we have lens, the tool of something. Lens is the tool of something. عمق شيء أو ارتفاع شيء. When we talk about heritage, this farm is the heritage from my father. This means I own it from my father. Okay? And my father had it as a heritage of his father. Okay? We have UNESCO. What's UNESCO? UNESCO دي مؤسسة خاصة برعاية وحفظ التراث العالمي. Okay? We have also fossils. Fossils. It's the remains of animals, plants, or even humans. We have the word species. What species? Meaning substances or a group of things belongs to the same kind or the same type. Okay? We have the word wonders. What's the wonder? When we say the Great Pyramid is one of the old seven wonders. Something that is abnormal. Wonder يعني عجائب وعجيبة من عجائب الدنيا السبعة زي ما قلنا الهرم الأكبر. Okay? When we say treat, how to behave with someone, how to deal with someone, it's the word treat. When we talk about capital, what's capital? Cairo is the capital of Egypt. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. Okay? It's the core of the management. It's the core of management. We have also stable. What's stable? It's the place that we bring up horses or animals. Okay? If I have an animal, so I am the owner of the animal. So owner معناها مالك. The horse pulls the carriage. So what's the carriage? It's a car or a vehicle pulled by an animal like a donkey or a horse. Okay, now we have some places at Pantheon. Pantheon. It's a great palace in Rome. We have the Sphinx. What's the Sphinx? Our hole. We have also Wadi al-Hitan. Okay, we have the Great Wall of China, سور الصين العظيم. The wall surrounding China, the old town of China. Okay, we have also the Fayoum Depression, منخفض الفيوم. We have at last Taj Mahal, it's a crown palace in India. Okay, is everything okay, dear students? If it's okay, please write down 1 in chat in Q&A.
Let's see, dear students.
Now we have words and their antonyms. Okay, we have the word unkind. Unkind. Its synonym cruel. Cruel. So what's the opposite of cruel? It's kind. Kind. Okay, being gentle. We have the word terrible or awful. What's the synonym? What's the similar word? It's very bad. What's the antonym or the opposite? It's amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Interesting. Okay. Now we have the word remote. We took it in the vocab. It means distant or far. The antonym is near or close. Okay. Are you with me, dear students?
Yes, Mr. Mahmoud. Everything is okay.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Walid. Let's go to another words. We have the word warm. The word warm. So, warm, synonym or similar word, quite hot. Quite hot. What's the antonym? What's the opposite? It's cool. It's cool. Okay? Little cold, not cold, because cold is the antonym of hot. Okay? We have the word wet. Wet meaning rainy or moisture. To feel that thing is moisture, رطب. Okay? Its antonym or the opposite is dry. Okay? Now, let's go to our new definitions. Carriage. What's carriage? Something that people travel in, that is pulled by a horse. That is pulled by a horse. Okay? So we have the other word, owner. Owner. The owner of something is the person who has bought it. So when I bought something or get something as an heritage, so I am the owner of it. I'm the owner of it. Okay? Let's go to another word. Stable. A building where a horse learns what to do. A building where a horse learns what to do. مكان الحصان أو الأحصنة بتتعلم تعمل فيه إيه. And stay in. And stay in. Okay. We have the word treat. If you treat someone well, you are nice to them. Okay? When you treat me well, so you are nice to me. Okay, so treat يعني يعامل. Behave, deal. Okay, we have the word length. How long something is. When we talk about a length of something, so we talk about how long is it. Okay, now we have the word preserved. Safe from being damaged. Safe from being damaged. Okay, so we have preserved food in the fridge. Okay, to avoid being damaged. Okay, now we have the word remote. Very far from somewhere. Very far from somewhere. Now we have, I think, the last word, species. What's species? A group of animals or plants of the same kind. Of the same kind. So, species meaning فصيلة, نوع. Okay? We have depression. The land that is below the area around it. A land that is lower than the area around. منخفض. Okay? Now we have the word fossil. The remains of animals or plants that lived in the past. The remains, بقايا, animals or plants that lived in the past. Okay? Now let's go to our prepositions and expressions. When I say a lion with a person's head, a lion with a person's head, what is the lion of the person's head? It's the Sphinx. Sphinx in Egypt, in Giza, is a lion with a person's head. A lion body with a person's head, with the head of a person. Okay? We have the word burn down. The entire house burned down in 20 minutes. يسقط أو ينهار. Fall through. The plans fell through, so we were left with some free time. Okay? We have also drive away. Prices with only drive customers away increasing. What's the meaning of it? يعني يقود أو يؤدي إلى. Okay? Increasing prices will only drive customers away. بيقودوا المستهلكين إنهم يبعدوا. Okay? Now we have the collocation with the help of. I carried the heavy stone with the help of my brother. I carried the heavy stone with the help of my brother. So after with the help of, we use a noun. We use a noun. Now we have the word find out. Find out is similar to discover, but in few differences. What is this? I need to find out more about these night courses. We need to know more information about something that we are ignoring it, that we ignore it. Okay? So find out, to know information, or to know more, or to learn about something that we don't know. Okay? But it's still there. Okay? Now we have the word belong to. This book belongs to Russia. This book belongs to Russia. So the owner of the book is Russia. Okay? We have as a result. We have to differentiate between as a result and result in. Okay? So the box was very heavy. As a result, he couldn't carry it. صندوق كان تقيل جدا، ونتيجة لكده he couldn't carry it. ما قدرش ايه يرفعه. Okay. So as a result is similar to the word so. We can replace it with so. If we say the box was very heavy, so he couldn't carry it. Okay. Now we have result in. He studied hard that resulted in his brilliant success. هو ذاكر كويس وده عمل ايه؟ ادى لايه؟ ادى لنجاح باهر. تمام؟ يبقى we use the reason before result in and we use the consequent things after it. Okay. Now we have belong to and belongings. What are these? They are similar in even writing or pronunciation. Let's see. That house belongs to our new neighbors. They are very friendly. So the owners of this house or that house are our new neighbors. So when we say belongs to, it meaning that thing is related to someone. This someone or this one is the owner of this. Okay? Okay. This sphinx belongs to the pharaohs. What about belongings? They traveled and took all their belongings. So they left and took all their belongings. They took all their luggage, their properties. Belongings معناها أملاكهم، مقتنياتهم، حاجتهم. Okay. Now let's start our questions. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1, space is a piece of rock from space that has landed on Earth. List or meteorites or rod or pen. Let's, dear students, waiting your brilliant answers. And Mr. Walid with you and me.
دعاء 1B.
1B. Nice. Who else?
روان عبد الستار 1B. أحمد عماد 1B.
Nice. So number 1 answer is meteorite. What's meteorite? Meteorite is يعني ايه meteorite؟ يعني حجر نيزكي أو نيزك. Okay? So meteorite is a piece of rock from space that has landed on the earth. حجر من الفضاء سقط على الأرض أو استقر على الأرض. Okay, let's go to number 2. Most of the local population depend on fishing. The word local is the opposite of natural or important, international or different. We talk about the word local.
It's dear students. دعاء to see.
دعاء to see international. God who else?
روان to see. أحمد عماد see.
Great.
رحاب بقى بتجاوب question number 1 to 1B.
Maybe she has a slow net connection.
Yes.
Okay, so to see. Most of the local population depends on fishing. The word local is the opposite, is the antonym of international. Okay? So local means that we are in the same country, but international means that we exceed the limits and go outside the country. So it's international. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Which word is the synonym of hard? The synonym of hard. Difficult, valuable, easy, or important. Let's dear students.
دعاء 3A. روان 3C.
So we have a confusion here. Who else?
روان صلحت نفسها تاني وقالت سوري it's A.
Nice. Is there any more?
وأحمد عماد A. كله كده جاوب ايه يا مستر؟
تمام. يبقى which word is the synonym of hard? It's difficult. So when we talk about synonym, we talk about similar or we talk about the same meaning. Okay? So if we talk about the antonym of hard, it will be easy. The antonym of hard, it will be easy. But we talk about the synonym, so it's difficult. Okay, dear students? The word shining is the most similar to the word dull, bright, dark, or dry. Let's, dear students, waiting your brilliant answer.
دعاء 4B. روان 4B. في anonymous بيجاوب السؤال اللي فات 3A. Please write your names, dear students.
Is there more answers?
أحمد عماد B.
Ahmed Ahmed B. So the word shining is the most similar to the word bright. Great. But if we talk about the antonym or the opposite, we will use dark. Okay? Concentrate with me, dear students, and let's go to question 5. Warm and wet areas called desert, rock, mountain, or rainforest.
رحاب 4. رحاب 4B ده السؤال اللي فات. دعاء 5D. روان 5D.
نايس.
أحمد
وإلس.
عماد D.
Okay, so warm and wet areas called rainforest. So what's the meaning of rainforest? غابة مطيرة أو مطيرة. Okay, but we have the word desert. It's never wet. Rock, a piece of mountain, and or mountain. هل في جبل wet or warm? No. Okay, let's go to question 6. The opposite of destroy is build, do, create, make.
دعاء 6A. روان 6A. أحمد عماد A.
Great. Okay, the opposite of destroy is build. The opposite of destroy is build. Okay. Let's go to number 7. Siwa is very famous space in Egypt. Oasis, field, date, or furniture. Waiting your brilliant answers, dear students.
دعاء 7A. روان 7A.
Nice. Else.
آية A.
Nice, wonderful. No more answers?
No more answers.
Okay. Siwa is very famous oasis in Egypt. سيوة هي واحة مشهورة جدا في مصر. Now let's go to another kind of question. Complete the sentences with the words. نكمل الجمل بإيه؟ بكلمات من this list. Okay, we have fossil, wonders, experience, expert, depression. Okay, let's start. Dear students, before you answer, please write down the number of the answer and the word beside it. Okay, to avoid confusion, please. Now, tourists have come to Egypt for hundreds of years to see the space of the ancient world, such as the pyramids, temples, and other monuments. It's wonderful for them. Tourists have also come to see the wonderful natural world, such as the Fayoum space, which is an area of the desert southwest of Cairo. Many ancient fossils are often found here, but the species of animal, space, surprise you. Might surprise you. Now let's start with number 1.
دعاء ونمبر 1 wonders. أحمد عماد wonders.
Which wonders? Which one of them?
Wonders the second one. Wonders the first one.
Nice. So, number 1, tourists have come to Egypt for hundreds of years to see the wonders of the ancient world, such as the pyramids, temples, and other monuments. Okay, let's go to number 2. It's a wonderful what for them?
دعاء experience. روان experience. أحمد عماد experience.
Experience. Nice. So it's a wonderful experience for them. Great. Tourists have also come to see a wonderful natural world such as the Fayoum. What?
روان number 3 depression. Only روان.
Only Rawan answer. I think you are sleepy, dear students. Okay. الفيوم depression. وشرح لنا الإجابة يعني which is an area of desert southwest of Cairo. تمام؟ فهو كده وضح لنا. هو عندنا لما نقول الفيوم what we have here ما عندناش أي حاجة related to الفيوم except depression. Okay, let's go to number 4. Many ancient fossils are often found here, but the species of animal space surprise you.
روان فصل. دعاء فصل. أحمد عماد بيقول expert.
Expert. Does the animal have expert? We have an expert animal who do something. Maybe the animal expert if he is in circus. But we here talk about a kind of animals. We talk about ancient, so it's fossil. Okay. Nice answer, Ahmed, but for another question. Okay. So we have finished these questions and we finished fast today. With you today, Mr. Walid Said Radi, the Khaliya Governorate, and this is me, Mr. Mahmoud Hussein Suhail Governorate, with all best wishes, e-learning general management. If you have any questions, dear students, write down them. If it's everything is okay, please write. Number 1. Waiting your response.